Well, cool.
So what are you at, 7?
Yeah, so for number 7, I don't know if I think it's just called The Beastie Boys Story, or it's whatever
Okay.
that Beastie Boys documentary that's on Apple TV Plus now is called. It's like the best thing that they've made or bought or whatever, in my opinion. It's this, also there was a lot of competition for documentaries this year. There was like a lot of pretty decent documentaries, and I figured I would have one on this list at least. Like, I feel like I gotta have at least one. But
How many did you see?
how many? Shit, I can go through them real quick. I think I saw like 6,
you don't
7, something. I saw the
All right.
octopus one. I saw the.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I missed that
the-
one.
I saw what is it, the frog meme one. I saw
Did you see the David Attenborough
no,
or whatever?
I don't think I had
No.
that level. That's actually on my list, but I wasn't ready to be that depressed quite yet.
Yeah, not yet. Yeah, maybe later.
But yeah, so there was a lot of good stuff, but I feel like the one that hit me in the heartstrings the most was this Beastie Boys movie. And also, like, on top of the fact that the Beastie Boys are, I feel like most people are big, Beastie Boys is one of those bands that I feel like most people can dig or get around. Like, I feel like I don't see too many people that are like, fuck the Beastie Boys. But even if you have that opinion, I feel like this movie would really make you appreciate them. It's like, it's weird because it's not even like a documentary. It's basically the two surviving Beastie Boys standing in front of a live audience with like a projector screen behind them. I think they filmed like a few live performances like over a few weekends. It was a very limited like showing of it, and I guess they stitched together a bunch of these live performances, and then they'll go into the B-roll with all the stuff that they have on their projectors, which are really, really great, like photos from like family photos from their past, photos from like when they're all just hanging out, and music videos, behind the scenes interviews, like all this super old like early days MTV stuff. And it's just really interesting, and it's really makes you appreciate like where they came from, like the craziness of like, wow, they were like 16 and stuff when they were starting to record with like true hip hop legends, like, and then they started out as some kind of like jokey band, and like they totally reinvented themselves several times over to become like actual artists. And just kind of by default, it's kind of like the movie kind of becomes a tribute to Adam Yauch, who's MCA, who really, I didn't know this beforehand, but it becomes apparent that he really was the heart and soul of the Beastie Boys. Like, he was the main guy just pushing them artistically, and kind of the guy that brought them together in the first place. And he's kind of like the dude that you could tell was always on the next level. So the fact that he's not there while the other two are talking about him, and you see him like get choked up on stage, and also just the fact that like you're seeing these guys who are like, they're old, man. Like they're you can't hide the fact that they are like grandpa level.
Yeah, they've
now.
been vegan for 30 years, and they're just skin and bones now.
But
You know what I mean?
but when you have like the pictures of them, like looking like Skeletor or whatever next to them when they were 16, and they literally are unrecognizable. Like, I still couldn't tell who was who sometimes because they look so different from how they are now. Just really, really interesting. I highly recommend it. I feel like even if you don't like documentaries, people would dig this. So I think it's called The Beastie Boys Story, but check it out on Apple TV Plus if you have it.
I don't have Apple TV Plus, but it will be found.
Yeah, one way or another, it'll come to me.
Exactly.